want to talk about just how cold it is outside. And our own Mike Conneen, he's been doing some science experiments out front of our studio this morning and gives us a demonstration of just what you will encounter when you head out that door. Mike?
Well, it is bitterly cold outside. If you haven't been outside your front door just yet, here in Roslyn, 8 degrees, feels like -5 degrees according to our Stormwatch 7 weather app. Even our infrared thermometer is not working properly because it's just too cold for the batteries to function. But we can tell you, a lot of these items we set out at 4:45, 5 o'clock this morning, and many of them quickly crystallized and froze over. The slowest item to freeze was this couple of bananas here, the exposed bananas, I should say. Now they are rock solid, and in theory, you could use these to hammer in a nail. I mean, that's how hard this is. This clump of bananas is truly a clump now. They won't separate, and I don't think I could even cut these open if I wanted to. Also today we were showing you how you can use bubbles. In theory, if it's cold enough, you could blow a bubble and it would instantaneously freeze in the cold air. Simply not cold enough here in Washington today for that to happen. You'd have to be in the Arctic air like Minnesota to really have a chance of that happening. But that's something that's fun to try maybe with your kids if you want to do that after school today. We also showed you how with these soda bottles, if you shake them up vigorously and let them sit out for a couple of hours, it'll still be in a liquid form, and then the second you twist off the cap, you have to be careful because it can explode a little bit with the carbonation, but it instantaneously turns into what's like a Slurpee and pour it out. That's a fun thing to do with the kids today. Maybe not as kid-friendly. We had a beer. We wanted to see how long this would freeze. It would take about an hour this morning for this to be totally rock solid. It crystallized on the top, then the sides, and then eventually the whole thing is totally solid. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with this right now. But what goes better with beer than a wet T-shirt? And unfortunately, we won't get any use out of this today. This is totally solid. This took the shortest amount of time to freeze, only about 10 minutes or so by my estimate. And it's well, I think if there was even more water on it, it could be used as a weapon. So that's how cold it is out here. A lot of people out and about this morning in Roslyn, bundled up, faces covered, and that is your best bet when you're heading out with these record cold temperatures. Back to you.